Oh my God. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. I meant to ask you a question before I was rudely interrupted, but what is Gamescom? What is it? Do you know what it is? Do you want to know what it is? Well, that's what we're here to answer today on this Holocron Minute. Now, I have got an article here. This is by Trusted Reviews, and this is written by Adam Spite. So we're going to go over, we're going to see what this is about and how we're going to, or what Gamescom really, or, kind of discuss what Gamescom has to do now that E3 is not in the picture. So I believe they're going to touch on that here in this article. If they don't, we are going to touch on that here today. All right. But he writes, what is Gamescom? The Cologne Gaming Convention explained. There are many annual events in the gaming and technology convention calendar, and one that seems to be on the rise is Gamescom. Here's exactly what it is. E3 is dead. Long live Gamescom. The Cologne-based event now appears to be the main gaming convention in town, though Jeff Keighley has his hands across both summer and autumn pies with his own events across both, so he may argue differently. In 2023, Gamescom looks to be giving the former E3 as well as its fellow Germany-based event IFA 2023, which runs shortly after, a run for its money. This is our Gamescom explainer. What is Gamescom? Gamescom is a convention held annually in Cologne, Germany. The trade fair focuses on video games with technology hardware manufacturers also participating in the event. While media creators and businesses all descend on Cologne, it is one of the rare events that have many of its attractions open to the public if you buy a ticket. The event offers the opportunity to play new games, meet the developers and publishers behind these games, as well as participate in community events. Further attractions include panels and stage shows, esports tournaments, cosplay events, and industry get-togethers. Gamescom calls it the world's biggest gaming event. The 2022 event saw 265,000 visitors from over 100 countries, with 1,000 exhibitors from 53 countries attending. Gamescom saw 130 million views online over the course of the show. Amazon Games, Bandai Namco, Devolver Digital, Nintendo, Lego, Ubisoft, Xbox, and Bethesda have all confirmed they'll be at the 2023 showcase. Key aspects of the overall event include a conference for developers on the opening days, with the event officially beginning with Jeff Keighley's opening night live event. For 2023, Keighley has revealed it won't be about showcasing new games, but rather some big updates to current ones. This is via VGC. This is then followed by a day reserved for trade and media visitors who can attend meetings in a dedicated business area. Next, Gamescom Congress begins, with the entertainment area and event arena opening to all. Then, the event is rounded out with the City Festival, featuring musical acts. Trusted Reviews will be attending this year, with Gamescom becoming even more popular with technology manufacturers, with many investing heavily in gaming and streaming gadgetry. The likes of Corsair, HyperX, Razer, Asus, and more will all be in Cologne, showing off their latest and greatest tech. All right, so that is all we've got here from Mr. Adam. Now, this is pretty interesting, to see what is going to happen with Gamescom now that E3 is, officially dead. You might feel a certain type of way about how he came about saying that and depicting that here in this, article at the top of it. But, the writing's on the wall, and it's very much there. Like, it's a fact of the matter that E3 is no more. We're not going to see it anymore. And that is kind of upsetting, you know what I mean? Like, it's not super upsetting in the sense that we do have things like Gamescom that can now, hopefully see the writing on the wall of like, okay, E3 kept doing, whatever they were doing. Because honestly, I didn't have a problem with E3. I thought E3 was something that the entire industry as a whole liked. It seemed like once Jeff Keighley really left in, I believe it was 2019. I think it was that year that he decided he wasn't going to show up to E3 is when like we started hearing whispers and rumors that E3 is going downhill, and then it slowly started to. You know what I mean? And again, COVID had a big thing to deal with it. But E3 is now like, I don't see it coming back. I don't believe it's coming back. If they say it's coming back in 2025, which I think they've already canceled like their, reservation that they had for the conference center for the next 2 years. So it's like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not coming back. It's not. And if it does, it's going to be some kind of a weird amalgamation that's not even what it used to be. You know what I mean? The 3 E's don't even stand for the same thing anymore. That's type of what I'm talking about. But with Gamescom here, Gamescom has already been a thing. It's been here alongside E3, and now that E3 is not in the building anymore, it's now going to feel like this is the big show. This is the show that we're all waiting for. Now, I wanted to get this out because this actually begins on, I believe it's August 23rd. So I believe that is this coming Wednesday. So yes, I definitely want to be a part of this and be a part of this new wave of Gamescom and see what, it's going to have to offer and what these games, like, do you understand how many people are going to be there? All of those developers and publishers that I just listed off, they said Amazon Games, Bandai Namco, Devolver Digital, Nintendo, Lego, Ubisoft, Xbox, and Bethesda. Like, it's going to be jam-packed. It's going to be packed. And the fact that they're pulling up for Gamescom, but they didn't pull up. A lot of these guys did not pull up for E3. I think it was this past year when they were planning on having E3 and then they had to cancel it because everybody pulled out. Some people pulled out. A lot of these people on this list pulled out. Ubisoft is one of them. I want to say Nintendo was going to go and then they pulled out. I think that's correct, but I could be mistaken. But my point is, E3 never really had a chance. You know what I mean? Once the writing was officially on the wall. Once, I believe it was 2020 and 2021 and, really 2022, because that's the one they said they were coming back and we didn't come back in 2022. Said they were coming back this year, did not come back again this year. So now it's like, all right, bro, what are we doing here? We just need to stop. So I am waiting to see what Gamescom can offer. Now, I've never really, been a part of Gamescom, and I've never, paid attention to it, basically. E3 was the showcase and the show that I watched to get my coverage, because that would kind of, lead me to the rest of the day. I would obviously see trailers on different forums after they get shown at Gamescom first. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all progresses, for the first time for me specifically. And especially seeing that this is open to the public, just like E3 was. They're going to have business deals go on, just like E3. There is a lot of similarities here that I can see where Gamescom could be the thing that kind of, goes in that place. And we're just a few short months away from where it normally would have been. You know what I mean? So I can see that being the case. Especially, you see Jeff Keighley is already attaching himself to this, and the fact that he walked away from E3 and now is walking towards Gamescom is really what kind of shows you, okay, like Gamescom is doing the right stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm very excited for this year's Gamescom. I hope you are too. I hope this, if you'd never heard about Gamescom before, if this answers a question for you, if you have heard about it, well, I hope you're excited for it. I hope you're ready to see 2023's Gamescom and all of the games that it has to offer, because again, there's a lot of publishers there, and we're about to eat. We are about to eat here in a couple days. Now, I want to talk to all you guys, hit me up in the comment section. We'll see what's up, and then that's all I got for you today, all right? I've been your host, Jedi Master Ren, and I will see you next time in the halls of the Jedi Gaming Academy. May the Force be with you.